Hello all. It is Monday. I just had to go west about 40 minutes. Now I'm heading back to the office and sitting in traffic. I decided to go a different way and still traffic. So, oh my goodness. Oh. It is another hot one. My car says 97 already. So I don't know. What is all this? I don't know. So I've decided to take a break from any dating apps. I'm going to Thursday night to an event for my singles group, and I'm just gonna focus on me, get back to my walking, and here's my watch. No, making sure no one's texting me. And it's funny because on my singles group on Friday, it said, taking a break from dating. Do you think it's healthy? And I wrote, yes, healthy. And I think in this whole Kenny thing, I wasn't walking. I think I kind of knew once it started to go south that, and I should have kept walking, because once I met him, I was walking, but then I noticed I was walking less and less, and I got comfortable. And I need to not do that. I need to, oh my God, this road is horrible. It's like construction all over this road. And I don't know what the hell the deal is. It's gross. And I think it's healthy to focus on yourself, to be right with yourself, to be confident. And I was feeling very confident. I had lost 12 pounds. My stomach was not as prominent with the hernia. And I think I got too like comfortable. And I really need to stay focused. In November, I'm going to Disney. And in the pictures, I don't want to look at them and hate them. Or I don't want to be, oh, you guys, I'll get a picture of you guys and not be in the pictures. Or have my granddaughter in front of me, because I feel very conscious of my body and my weight. And I've said this before. I don't think I'll ever I know I'll never be a 7'8" that I was before kids. I'd love to be a comfortable 14. Would I like to be a 12? Absolutely. But if I'm a comfortable 14, I'm good with that. And I need to, even when I get down the weight somewhat to a comfortable 14, I need to continue to walk. Meeting my cousin last Thursday, he said at least 3 times a week he does 5 miles on his Peloton. And it's funny because he said he picked these German women in. They're like, come on. Oh, I can't do it. I can't do the accent. I'm doing a freaking Indian accent. But in a German accent, you know, these women, and they're like built, and they're like, come on, come on, come on. And go, go, go. And that's what motivates him. And that's good. And he said he treats himself, and he loves his chocolate. So he has one little piece of chocolate every day. So this way, he doesn't overindulge, but he satisfies that little bit of sweet tooth. So, why am I going to yawn? Why? Oh, now that I have this pause feature, I should do that and just yawn away and then come back. I have my salad for lunch. I had a banana and egg, also an egg for breakfast. And even though I'm taking my granddaughter to a Chick-fil-A event, it's crafts, and of course we're going to eat there, so I will have the grilled chicken nuggets, and the no fries, just the grilled chicken. I might have a salad. I might have a salad with grilled chicken. I don't know. We'll see. And I'm passing a mall. It's sad because I think malls are going to, and this mall is getting a facelift. It's going to become just like the one down in Eatontown, which is stores on the bottom and condos on the top. It's shop where you live. And that's what they say the millennials want. I don't know. Are they still millennials? Are they still... well, I guess. And that's what people... I don't know. All of a sudden it's dark. That's what people, they say want. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it is. Who knows? So, I think malls will be a thing of the past eventually. Well, there'll be stores, and a lot of people are shopping online. I do a lot of my shopping online. This one says $99 a month. I'm going to have to get over to the right lane. Oh, High Point. Oh, it's going to be High Point, Diana. This was a different name, and it was our go-to by my sister-in-law, and someone bought it, and they're redoing it, and it's going to reopen, so we're excited, because it's a very big diner, like a lot of seating, and I'm going to get over, squeeze in here. Well, then get over. They don't want to exit, and they're in the far right lane. Give me a break, then get the hell out. Traffic has eased up, as you can see. I'm moving along now. So, so I am taking a break. I was getting, I'm pretty sure they were scammers or married, because I asked this one guy, he lived in Long Island, New York. And I'm in New Jersey. And I'm like, you're over an hour, almost, probably 2 hours. I mean, I had family in Long Island at one time. And I said, why would you want to come all this way for somebody? And not that I don't think I'm worth the drive. I'm working on more self-confidence. More self-confident statements, I should say. And I was like, most men I find that want to drive a distance are involved in some way. Either living with someone, committed to someone, or married. Guess what? Didn't hear from him again. So, And on another note, because, like I said, I have a higher sexual appetite, I think, than most women. I don't know, I could be wrong. And this is the downside to working on myself and not dating. Not that I jump into bed with someone. Like Kenny and I, 2-3 weeks we knew each other. 2 weeks. I'd say about 2 weeks. And so I felt comfortable. And it'd been a while, people. And it's kind of like the alcoholic that gets, even if they get a sip of alcohol, they want more. So once you get a little something, you want it more. But I've got to learn to just focus on myself. Refocus that energy, the sexual energy, to walking. And I was awake this morning at like right before 5 o'clock this morning. And I got up, went to the bathroom, of course, came back to bed. And I really should have gotten up and got on my walking pad or got dressed and went for a walk. And I didn't. And I felt so guilty once I actually got up and went in the shower. I'm like, ugh. So I really have to force myself. That's the problem. I talk myself out of it in the morning. And if I'm to walk in the morning, then in the afternoon, that's like twice as much walking, and or it's broken up into 2 sessions, and I really just have to really just stop talking myself out of it. I really do. Delicious. Home of the stuffed bagel. Oh, that is a million gazillion calories. I'm trying to avoid bread and bread products. And this week, I don't know. I don't know if it's the medication, and I did read one of the side effects that say it increases appetite. And when I questioned the doctor, he's like, no, I don't think so. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Because I feel like I'm hungry all the freaking time. Like my stomach's hurting. I'm hungry all the time. And I have a salad, one of those, my dill pickle salad. And there's not dill pickles in it. The dressing is dill pickle. Because people are like, oh, pickles in a salad? No. Although chopped up real fine, a dill pickle, I don't think that would be bad. But it's the dressing. It's there's dill, and there's, I guess, a pickle flavor. So, but there's actual dill you can see in the dressing. And it's like one of my favorite go-to. So, and maybe I'm compensating food for sex. There is an interesting thing. I just thought of that now. Am I compensating food for sex? Am I craving the food because I really subconsciously am craving sex? That's interesting. Very interesting. And I just thought of that. I don't know. So I'd like to hear from people out there when you're going through a dry spell, or if you decided, I'm taking a break from dating. So, I mean, taking a break from dating doesn't mean taking a break from sex, because people have, friends with benefits there. So, I do not have a friend with benefits. So, there you go. And I'm wondering if there's something you do when you're going through a dry spell, or you've decided to take a break from dating and have no friend with benefits. Or some people, I mean, I've heard people that I have no desire. Okay, well, they've lost their desire. And in my marriage, that kind of like, I kind of had no desire until not the first guy I met, the first guy that I was consistently seeing. And my therapist is the one. I've said this before. Just got to rip off the Band-Aid, because my ex was my first and only. So I had nothing to compare it to. And I was scared. Like, deathly afraid. So I get where he was coming from, and now finding out it's been 10 years since he's had sex. So, well, I don't know if it's 10 years since he's had sex, 10 years since he's in a relationship. But I'm thinking it might be. It might be. Unless he just, hooked up with someone. I don't know. Didn't ask that question. And what the hell is this guy doing? Oops. Oh, he's pulling over for an ambulance. Whoops. Did not see that. Didn't hear it till last minute. But he said, I'm a guy. So he said porn was his friend and he was sick of porn. Well, I guess he's back to that. But I'm wondering. But some men, I mean, maybe some women are, that's the way they have toys. I do have toys, but not like a toy. Like, is it like a dildo? Vibrator thing or whatever. I don't. And I don't enjoy them by myself. So I know people that do. And actually a friend of mine just told me that her husband gets anxiety over sex. And he's afraid, like, is he gonna keep his erection? Is he gonna come? Is he gonna, so he gets inside his head with sex. And I'm like, oh my gosh, wow. So I'm wondering if that happens to other people like me. Listen, I've said this before. A comedian one time said, you women that are so worried, oh my God, he's going to see me naked. Oh my God. He's not thinking about your body. All he's thinking is, I have a naked woman in my bed. And men, as long as, listen, some men have stretch marks, some men have scars, some men have whatever. Not the perfect body, but as long as you know what you're doing, you can satisfy me. And it's a good enough size that it can satisfy me. I mean, I'm sorry. I keep picking on little Mr. Pinky Man. But it could be an average size, but if you know how to use it, that's more important. And I'm like stuck here in the middle of this, and I hope this light doesn't change. Although I don't think there's cars going to be coming out of here. So, going the different way, I only put a couple of minutes on my travel. And, so I'm just like, I'm over this heat, and people are like, oh, I thought you would go south, move south for retirement. And I'm thinking now, the furthest south I would go is North Carolina, only because, well, one, my daughter would be there. Two, any further south, and it starts to get hotter and hotter. And I'm finding as I get older, I don't deal with the heat that very well. So all these older people retiring to Florida, I'm like, nah, no. I'm sorry. I can't, no, I'm not dealing with the friggin' heat. No. So, I don't want the, I don't mind the cold. If I don't have to go out every day in it. And stuck in for a snowstorm wouldn't be so bad now and then. I'll have to, make sure I have my walking pad and, my iPad set up with my trail that it looks like I'm walking through a beautiful trail. I mean, that's all I need. And it's cooler in the summer. It has hot days, but cooler. And usually at night it's cooler. Like in the Poconos. I could spend the summer in the Poconos because some days, yes, it's hot. But at night it cools off. I mean, we didn't, on 4th of July weekend, I got so sunburned when we went down by the pool. But up top, it was so much cooler. And at night, we didn't need air conditioning. So actually the first night, my daughter, in the room they were in, there was like one of those fake fireplaces. And that throws off, I guess, heat, electric, And they put that on. I was like, I didn't need that. I was enjoying the cold. So, I don't know. So, yeah. So, yeah. I have in the past had a friend with benefits. And it was amazing. But I don't even think I want that. Because I found myself wanting to be with them more than just that. And I don't know. It just gets too complicated. And I know some people can just, okay, come on over, satisfy me, boom, leave. Not my thing. I feel cheap and used, and so, hey, but if it's your thing and you can handle it, God bless you. God bless you. So, you know what? It's my glasses that are making it seem like it's darker, the camera. But not much traffic on the parkway, north or south. More going north, but nothing crazy, not even bumper to bumper, but just more volume. So I'd like to hear from people. Have you chosen? Has it been your choice to take a break from dating? Be by yourself. And if, oh God, it's dripping with sweat. Well, you're freaking jogging out in 90-something degree weather. If you have taken a break, do you have a friend with benefits? Do you have toys? How do you handle it? Me, I'm gonna walk. Sad, I'm taking my granddaughter to Chick-fil-A events. And when I go home, getting on that walking pad, well, I'm gonna have to walk the dog. And then get on the walking pad. And you slow down a little too late there, dude. Come on. Those people behind me are ready to probably kill me. Yeah. Come on. Oh, shut up. They're beeping at me. I'm not turning and getting killed. This is like my fear that I'm going to turn into my office parking lot and wham, someone's gonna speed up and slam into me. So our landscapers are here yet again. Oh, UPS is here. So yeah, I'd like to hear from you people, and men too. I mean, if porn is your thing when you're going through a dry spell, or you're just choosing to be by yourself, and even women, hey. But I will talk to you all later. Oh, this is the cute UPS guy. Bye.